and then you start 1%, 2%, 3, 4, and I didn't know that that also affects how many batches you see in your feed. What's up, you guys? What's up, amigos? Welcome back. In this video, I'm gonna speak some of the tips and tricks about Instacart. What is Instacart and what do you need to be making what I'm making, which is a minimum of $1,500 every week. So I'm excited to share with you. I've been doing this for more than 1 year already. So there's a lot of information. I'm pretty sure I have pretty useful tips that you can use as a shopper to increase your income and make this more enjoyable, because I feel like it's really important to enjoy what you do. Otherwise you'll be, trapped in this system. So I really like doing Instacart. I don't know if you guys like it. I've been doing also Uber, but I feel like Instacart, there's much more things. Walking in the stores, it's also more healthy for you than not just being sitting in the car for whatever time you drive. So let me just show you how this past week and this week looked to me. So this is I don't know if it's focusing. That's last week. Today is June 20, and this is this week. It's just updated, as you can see. So what you actually need to make this money. So the first thing that I'll advise for all of you is, even if it's a side hustle that you're doing this just on the weekends or just one day or just a couple hours after your 9 to 5 or 7 to 4 job, treat this as a real business, because it is your business. And I really want you to be professional, because that's the only way that you get professional amounts of money. You get it? Does that make sense? I don't know if it makes sense, but yeah, you get it. If you're a professional in what you do, even if it's a side hustle like this, like doing just on the weekends, just be the best, be professional. I'm gonna show you right now my rating. It's not as bad, it's not perfect, but if you go below this, if you go below 4.98, it really gets more difficult to get good batches, because like all we know, Instacart takes in consideration your ratings to show you batches. Okay, first thing you need to know is, like I said, you gotta be professional. Even if you're doing this just on the weekends and you're doing like, yeah, it's just extra money, I'm just taking groceries to random people. No, you gotta take this seriously, because that's where the real money is. That's where the good money is. So what you need to know is that you need to have a very good average rate, 4.97, 98 as a minimum, so you can start seeing the good batches and start making better money, easier and faster. And by easier and faster, what I mean is that you can get the batches that pay the most with the less items, or with the shortest distance from the store to the customer, even if it's 2 orders in one batch. I'm gonna show you one that was my last today, which was pretty cool. It was like $34 and it was just 4 items from Costco. So that's one of our favorite stores. I think we all will agree on that Costco is the one that pays the most, at least here on my area. And I also drove in Dallas, Texas. So that store was one of my favorite ones. So you can see it was a 321. It was $34, and it was just you can see 4 items, and you can see big tip and big payment because it was a heavy order. So but you won't see these kind of batches or these kind of orders if you have a low rate. So to get your rate above 497, 498, you gotta get rid of those low start rates that you get in the past. And the only way to do that, unfortunately, unless you get with support and try to dispute some of the low rates that don't have feedback, I'm going to talk about these later. The only way that you can get rid of those low rates is by doing more and more orders. And how I keep track of this is get in touch with support every time I get a low start rate. As you know, it updates on the next day. So every time I get a low rate, I get in touch with support so they can tell me exactly when and what time I received that low rate. So what you need to do is get in touch with support and ask them what time, when and what time I get these 3-star or 4-star or 2-star, whatever. So you can start counting. Let's say you get it 2 days ago and you have made 15 orders from there. You need 85 more. So you can start planning ahead, and that's what I do. So I think, okay, if I can do 10 orders every day and I need 85, so by 8 days, maybe 9 days, that low rate is gonna be removed and I'm gonna go back to 5 stars. But you see, this week I also drove almost 50 hours and this was the pay. And it was because my rating was like 492.92, something like that. So I just keep doing and doing, keep working. You're probably gonna make less money, but then what you're gonna be sure about is our future income is just gonna look like this. The second thing that is really important is your cancellation rate. You know, I feel lazy, I don't want to do this order anymore. Yeah, let's just cancel it. And you cancel and then you start 1%, 2%, 3, 4. And I didn't know that that also affects how many batches you see in your feed. So you gotta keep that low. I finally got it to 0. So you gotta keep that low, 1% or 0% on the cancellation rate, because that's also what affects to see batches. You see I have your 0% right now, so that's pretty good, and that's my average right now again. So keep that in mind. Don't cancel unless it's like a real emergency, or you are on 0% and you don't really mind going to 1%. Don't cancel any batches, because it will affect how many batches you see. And if you want to make this good money or make the good batches, that's gonna affect you. And so that's it for this video, guys. Thank you for watching. The next videos I'll be sharing how is it shopping, how to do the 3 order batches, and some of the tricks that I use, how to communicate and keep a professional image of yourself with customers, so you can keep those 5-star ratings and keep with the good batches, making the good money easier and faster. So that's it for now. Stay tuned for the next videos. Subscribe, give it a thumbs up, share with your other Instacart shopper friends, and I'll leave some links on the description of the video so you can register in Instacart if you are new, or if you are into investing, which I will talk also in this channel. You can register in Robinhood and Webull, and I'll see you in the next time.